This is my 2005 Mitsubishi Evo 9. I've had this car for about 3.5 years now, and in that time, I've turned it from a neglected, rundown shadow of its former glory to the car that you see here today. We've come a long way with this car. I've made nearly 60 YouTube videos working on this car. I've done things that I could have only dreamed of doing, such as replacing diff bushings, changing hydraulic lifters, diagnosing engine codes. I bought the cheapest, worst Evo 9 I could find with the sole intention of learning to work on cars. I had a vision, and it was to turn my neglected Evo into the exact thing that you see here today, from the TE37s to the full lip kit to the big wing. We've even got underglow on the car. It's exactly what I wanted. But now the vision has changed. The thing is, I found myself wanting to get out more, you know? I miss exploring nature and just slowing down. It's so easy to get caught up in the grind of everything, and honestly, I'm kind of exhausted of it. But where does the Evo come into that picture? I'm hearing you asking. I want to do some road trips, you know, and explore Australia. The logical plan was for me to take my Forester, my daily, and while I do love my Forester, it's not overly exciting. It wouldn't really suit the content that I'm kind of leaning to. So then I started thinking about the Evo. It's not a tiny car. There's plenty of room in here. Okay, that's not a problem. You know, the Evo is inherently a road-going rally car, so why not take that? There's two probably obvious downsides to road tripping an Evo. Number one, the fuel economy, and number two, the practicality. Now, the fuel economy, the Forester gets rubbish fuel economy anyway. I'm lucky to get 500 Ks to a tank. So there's no real difference there, you know? Circling back to the practicality, I mean, Evos have been thrashed around dirt roads. They're rally cars. You know, that's practical. The only thing is, not how this one is currently set up. This one it's too loud, it's too low, it's too uncomfortable. Honestly, it's just too damn angry. But all of those things can be changed. So that's when I started thinking of this new version of this car that, you know, might be able to take me where I want to go. So the plan is fairly simple. I say I'm returning the Evo to stock, but I'm not going to replace my MCA blue coilovers with factory Bilsteins. I'm not going to go and find a stock exhaust, if they even exist anymore, and put that back on the car. It's kind of like a stock build, you could say. We'll be taking all the lips off, the diffusers coming off, the big wing, unfortunately, as much as I love it, is going to come off. These TE37s that I love so much are going to come off the car. I want to thrash the car around gravel roads. I want to take it to the snow. I will be so stressed with these wheels on it that it's not even going to be fun. So I do have a set of stock Evo 9 wheels. Thank you to Dave for those. Appreciate you. I'll be getting a factory under tray for the car, since this one has never had one in my ownership. Shout out to Kevin for that. We'll be doing a bunch of other work as well. Obviously, we're going to be road tripping this car. That means there's quite a lot of work that needs to be done to it. Some servicing stuff. This car gets 250 Ks, maybe 300 if I push it, to a tank of fuel. That is obviously shocking. It should get at least 400. So we are going to be getting the car tuned. We do have a tune date. It's 26. I'm not going to tell you where I'm taking it yet. You'll see. It is the 8th now, so we have to get everything done to this car before then, and then we're going road tripping Sydney to the Gold Coast via everywhere on the 28th. So there's a time limit, but I think we can get it done. I'm positive. I suppose the video is something of a tribute to the last 3.5 years of work. There's been blood, sweat, and probably a few tears. Touch wood. I wanted to make this video as a memory of what we achieved. You know, I started YouTube with this car. I learned so much on this car. That was the whole point of this. And now it's time to level up. That's the Windsor Caribou Reservoir in the background there. I love it here because it's quiet. There's no one here. I don't have to be awkward about filming videos, because I still am. I have not gotten over that. I'm going to go and drive one of my favorite driving roads in the Southern Highlands, and that is Tourist Road. It joins Bowral to kind of Robertson near the pie shop. It's a bit bumpy, but it is genuinely a great road. So I'm testing out a GoPro in the center of the car. Hopefully that turns out well. So enjoy the next probably at least 10 minutes of sort of POV footage, and stay tuned for the next chapter, man. I'm excited.